teeny tiny Halloween tale adapted from the fairy tale of Joseph Jacobs by Jade Maître. Once upon a time, there was a teeny tiny ghost who lived in a teeny tiny house in a teeny tiny tree trunk. Now one day, this teeny tiny ghost put on her teeny tiny witch's hat and went out of her teeny tiny house to take a teeny tiny walk. And when this teeny tiny ghost had gone a teeny tiny way, she came to a teeny tiny gate. So the teeny tiny ghost opened the teeny tiny gate and went into a teeny tiny churchyard. And when this teeny tiny ghost had got into the teeny tiny churchyard, she saw a teeny tiny bone on a teeny tiny grave. And the teeny tiny ghost said to her teeny tiny self, "This teeny tiny bone will make me some teeny tiny soup for my teeny tiny supper." So the teeny tiny ghost put the teeny tiny bone into her teeny tiny pocket and went home to her teeny tiny house. Now when the teeny tiny ghost got home to her teeny tiny house, she was a teeny tiny bit tired. So she went up her teeny tiny stairs to her teeny tiny bed and put the teeny tiny bone into a teeny tiny cupboard. And when this teeny tiny ghost had been to sleep a teeny tiny time, she was awakened by a teeny tiny voice from the teeny tiny cupboard, which said, "Give me my bone." And this teeny tiny ghost was a teeny tiny bit frightened, so she hid her teeny tiny head under the teeny tiny clothes and went to sleep again. And when she had been to sleep again a teeny tiny time, the teeny tiny voice again cried out from the teeny tiny cupboard, a teeny tiny bit louder, "Give me my bone." This made the teeny tiny ghost a teeny tiny bit more frightened, so she hid her teeny tiny head a teeny tiny bit further under the teeny tiny clothes. And when the teeny tiny ghost had been to sleep again a teeny tiny time, the teeny tiny voice from the teeny tiny cupboard said again, a teeny tiny louder, "Give me my bone." And this teeny tiny ghost was a teeny tiny bit more frightened, but she put her teeny tiny head out of the teeny tiny clothes and said in her loudest teeny tiny voice, "Take it!" The end.